Punches here are good. Punches here are good. Gone through instructions in the dressing room. I expect a clean fight. Listen to my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Come back. Go back.
Dorian Borowski, the third man in the ring as we get going. First of four, leading into the main card tonight on DAZN. And the main event for the WBC Super Featherweight title, O'Shaquie Foster defends his title against Raymond Savage Ford here in Houston. Fight night underway. First round of this 6-round scheduled contest between Maximus Moya in the white and orange trunks and Julian Montalvo, the 18-year-old, wearing the pink and black trunks and already going to work with that left hand upstairs and downstairs. Now, Ginny, when you hear of a hotshot prospect, 18 years of age, already with a wealth of experience as the left hand comes in, what are you looking for to see if he's the goods?
Just how he handles himself in the ring overall, and you know, just taking that ring gentlemanship. And you know, I heard he's gotten a lot of sparring in with Shakur, so I know he's got a lot of experience already there.
He does a lot in the top-ranked gym. Fighters like Shakur, like Keyshawn Davis, Shushu Carrington as well. He's coming off a unanimous decision win over 6 rounds against Manuel Lerma at the Cosmopolitan back on April the 11th. What a 18-year-old, 5'11" 130 pound.
I like how he keeps going to the body head.
And already seeing redness on the face of Maximus Moya. 24-year-old native out of New Mexico. He's breathing heavily as well. Last fight for Moya suffered a unanimous decision defeat to Mexican Herman Ponce over 4 rounds in his hometown of Albuquerque. That was also in early April. Quick turnarounds for these two fighters.
Yeah, Julian's got that, you know, long reach, so that's what I feel like Moya's going to have trouble with. He's got to close that gap to take that reach from him.
Anytime you try and do that, you're gambling getting into the airspace of that long reach from Montalvo.
Right.
Montalvo closing the gap with the double jab, and then he goes to work on the combo. Good connect with the right hand from Montalvo. Again, 6-0, 4 KOs. Moya answers with the counter.
And he keeps hitting him with that right.
Good action nearing the close of round number 1. Final 10 seconds. Montalvo leading with the jab throughout this first round, and it's led to some punches and combos like that. Sound of the bell, end of round 1. Maximus Moya tried to snap a 3-fight losing streak. Again, 3-3. Began his pro career by winning his first 3 fights. But he's never fought professionally outside his hometown until tonight.
Yeah, if he just picks up the aggression again, that's the only way that this is going to start changing a little bit. Otherwise, you know, it's Julian's taking over and taking the control.
Round 2 between Montalvo and Moya. Montalvo looks like he has part of his waistband tucked in.
Yeah, I noticed that.
What we've seen early on, obviously, we talked about the great sparring experience for a teenager, but in real-time competition right here, what have you seen from Montalvo that you like?
I like that he's, you know, like I said before, he's throwing to the body and head, but if he picks up the combination a little bit and threw more 4 to 5 combinations, then he might be able to tire Moya down faster and maybe could stop him, but you're just throwing like 1-2 shots, you got to pick that up.
Fighters punching with one another. Left hook coming in from Montalvo near the end. And they go back to the center of the ring.
See how that was a perfect left to the body. Just come back up with the hook.
Came back with a right counter, did Montalvo. Moya tried to match him with a left hook. Some raw power in those hands of Julian Montalvo.
There you go.
And you love the body work. A 3-punch combo ending with a straight right hand upstairs. Now Montalvo turning it on. Midway through the second. To Montalvo's corner, Armando Flores, his trainer, telling him to keep moving, use the footwork.
Yeah, don't stand in front of him. Throw a combination and angle out. Throw another combination. He's right.
They're trying to chop some wood with those wide-ranging uppercuts. Moya was ready for that body shot.
Those body shots are just breaking him down slowly.
There's a good 2-punch combo right downstairs against Maximus Moya. Oh, beautiful scraping left uppercut. Another one from Montalvo. And Moya slowing down considerably here in the second round.
Yeah, he's breathing a little hard there.
And the punch volume from 18-year-old Julian Montalvo paying dividends nearly 2 rounds into this one. Beautiful straight right hand from Julian Montalvo.
There you go.
And another left hook. Big time stud from Montalvo.
Now he's starting to see that left hook after he throws that left to the body.
That was as complete a round as you could probably see from an 18-year-old.
Yeah. He did what I was wanting him to do, which is pick it up a little bit more with the combinations. Now, if he just uses his angles more and doesn't stay in front of Moya, then again, that goes to show his experience and level.
Armando Flores in Montalvo's corner. They've worked together since Julian first entered the gym in 2015 at the age of 9. Flores had him develop a pro style right from the beginning. He'd sparred title holders and contenders as a teenager, routinely overtaking the conventional national amateur circuit. So you have men in their 20s and 30s standing across from you as a teenager. I guess you have no choice but to grow up fast.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing the poise and, honestly, the punching IQ of someone who might be in their mid to late 20s and in an 18-year-old's body. Another solid 3-punch combo from Julian Montalvo.
Yeah. Montalvo needs to react and come back with combinations. Can't let Montalvo get in his rhythm.
The work to the body from Montalvo has been there throughout the first half of this fight. Montalvo staying light on his feet. The hands have been active. He has left himself open for sporadic shots.
Yeah, that's why he needs to angle out. Yeah, he's staying too much in front of him.
And that left hand doing a number on the body of Maximus Moya.
Yep.
And there's another one. Utilizing the left hand in a bunch of different ways. Moya slowing down along the ropes.
Yeah, Moya's
If
feeling
you're
that.
Dorian Borowski, you're giving it a close look with over a minute to go here in round 3. Montalvo in his bag, the youngster, feeling himself in Houston. A lot of punches. Using the ropes to his advantage. You saw him use the forearm to keep Moya in position. Here's Moya bloodied up at the nose. The left hand either to the body, maybe upstairs, using an uppercut as well. It's all been there for Montalvo. Connected there with a right hook.
I'll give Moya props. He's tough. Those were some back-to-back body shots.
A lot of durability from the 24-year-old. Again, 3 straight losses for Moya.
Yeah.
He hasn't been stopped early, though. Tell you what, there was a point with a little over 60 seconds left where you thought Moya had no shot of escaping this round. But here they go, back to their stools. You see the referee, Dorian Borowski, essentially telling Moya, you got to show us something in the 4th round. Start of round 4 between Montalvo and Moya. Julian Montalvo going for a win in his 3rd straight fight, scheduled for 6 rounds. It's more of the same.
Yep.
You have to admire the work that an 18-year-old does to the body. The focus is downstairs for Julian Montalvo.
Actually, yeah, you know, usually when the young ones in the beginning of your career don't really focus to the body, so that just goes to show his experience, actually. He never fixed his waistband.
Another left hand. And the uppercut followed by the straight right.
Push, not pushing with the shoulder.
Montalvo keeping Moya in front of him. There it is again, the shoulder. And he was warned about it, but again, we go back to the age of what you want to see from a prospect.
Right.
Gamesmanship is present for Montalvo.
Yeah, like you said, the durability, you know, he's probably got a lot of rounds and just knows how to take it.
It's the right hand behind the guard of that left glove from Moya. And there's Moya with a counter
That was a
shot.
nice counter.
Now, every now and then, it's a periodic wake-up for prospects. More force in those left hands, and then 3 punches upstairs. Moya perhaps wavering a bit in the corner, slowing down. Montalvo continuing to work. Left hands and right, there it is. Julian Montalvo earns a 4th round stoppage here in Houston. Only a matter of time as he puts Moya down and out for the first time in his career. That was an impressive performance from an 18-year-old.
Yeah. Well, that's what you expect from, you know, those young prospects, that people are looking to move fast with their experience.
So Montalvo 2 for 2 in the U.S. after beginning his career with 5 fights in Mexico. And a Las Vegas native, top training as a youngster since he began boxing at the age of 9. Didn't have extensive amateur experience in terms of real competition. Went 20-1 as an amateur. And look at that. Maybe he's graduated to 8 rounds.
I was going to say, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dorian Borowski calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 4. Declaring your winner by TKO, he's still undefeated, Julian El Natural Montalvo.
I guess he just graduated.
So congratulations to Julian on the win on his graduation.
Hello. Today was supposed to be my graduation, and you know, I had a fight. I had to come handle business. You know, a moment everybody looked forward their whole years of being in school, and I couldn't make it that one time. But just know that's just the hard work I put into this. You know, boxing is life, and if that's not how you think, you can't be a boxer, man. So you know, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna have my graduation. No, I'm not even gonna have a graduation. I'm just have the diploma emailed, but you know, everything's cool. This is how much work I put into this, and I'm just proving it to you guys. Like, if you're willing to do this, you gotta go all the way. And for those people who are in boxing and they don't want to go to school, you know, you can still do it. And yeah, there's just this hard work. Thank you guys for being here and watching me fight.
Julian El Natural Montalvo, undefeated in association with Top Rank Incorporated.